Hey there everyone, today is Wednesday the 30th of August. This week we've already celebrated Jack Kirby's 106th birthday, Ahsoka has a new episode, and it's Wednesday, so you know what that means. That means it's time for comics again. Thanks for tuning into this week's episode of Comics Again, the show where I take a couple minutes out of your day to tell you all the new number ones coming your way each week. Let's get down to business. It's a fifth Wednesday. Alright, let's see what DC's got going for you this week. Just when you thought you were safe and the night terrors were over, because issue 404 came out, there's one more issue for you. It's the Night Terrors The End one-shot, wrapping it all up. The Night Terrors are finally over. Read it here. Night Terrors, Night's End one-shot. Superman Action Comics is coming your way with a Doomsday special. Do not miss this if you like Doomsday Punch-In Superman style action. Whole bunch of changes for the Man of Steel are in here, so don't miss out. Doomsday special. Speaking of specials, you're not gonna want to miss out on the Nort swimsuit special. Everyone's favorite weird Green Lantern alien guy is here with a swimsuit special hit for the summer. Here it is, wrap up summer in style with the Nort swimsuit special. It's got a lot of DC swimsuit pictures in it. And it's the Bat versus the Cat in Gotham City in Batman, Catwoman, Gotham War Battle Lines. It's the one shot that kicks it all off. Batman and Catwoman are gonna go head to head. They're button heads here. This is a big fight between two lovebirds. What could go wrong? Everything, I guess, because it's a Battle Lines. It's a big old fight. Chip Zdarsky and Teeny Howard are teaming up. This issue is drawn by Mike Hawthorne, our pal Mike. What's up, Mike? It's like a couple weeks in a row I've done that. Don't miss it. It's the kickoff of a new thing. Batman and Catwoman crossing over with a big old versus. It's the Batman Catwoman Gotham War Battle Lines #1. Checking in with Marvel, since it's a fifth week, they don't really have a lot of #1s coming your way this time. There is, though, another one of them Contest of Champions annuals. This one is Moon Knight. Moon Knight is here and versing in the Contest of Champions. So if you've been reading these, check it out. And if you haven't been reading them, we have them all on the shelf. So check out the Contest of Champions. And it seems like she might have just died, but guess what? She came back. Yes, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan herself, is back and has a new issue #1. Part of the Fall of X, it's Miss Marvel, The New Mutant issue 1. Don't miss it. Figure out how, what, and why is going on with Kamala now that she's back and part of Krakoa. Last week we had the Spider-Man 300 issue for you. This week we have Giant Size X-Men #1. Facsimile reprint. These things are so cool. They are great, and you don't have to spend thousands of dollars for them. Here it is. It's Giant Size X-Men. The new team premieres. Here it is. All sorts of problems in here. Much cheaper than buying a real one. Giant Size X-Men Facsimile Edition #1. Checking in with the other publishers, we have one of those milestones that might break your mind a little bit. The Power Rangers are turning 30. Here's the Power Rangers #1 30th Anniversary Edition. Big fat, beefy boy. Don't miss out if you're a Mighty Morphin Power Rangers fan. Jeff Lemire's Black Hammer book is back with Black Hammer The End. Figure out how all things are going to wrap up here in Black Hammer The End issue #1. Sean Murphy has a new issue #1 for you coming your way. It's called Plot Holes. Find out what's going on in Plot Holes with this fantasy epic that looks a little similar to what he drew when he was doing that Joe the Barbarian with Grant Morrison way back in the day. So check out Plot Holes. If you like Sean Murphy's artwork, this book looks beautiful. If you've been reading Image's Local Man, you're not going to want to miss this Local Man special. It's foil, it's great, it looks just like the 90s comics it's spinning out of, so check it out. Local Man special, issue #1. I think it's a one-shot. And it has been years since Chip Zdarsky's series Capterra was on the shelves, and we are proud to announce that it is back. Capterra Volume 2, issue #1 is here. Get back in on all the crazy space adventures that guy was writing way back then, continued right about now. Capterra issue 1 of the second volume, it's finally here. And there's this thing called The Devil's Cut from Distillery. It looks pretty awesome. I don't fully understand exactly what's going on, but it seems so sweet. It's a magazine-sized, beefy boy anthology with some of the top names in comics. I am psyched for this thing. I hope you are psyched to pick it up. It's only $10 and it seems to be pretty awesome. I don't know if there's gonna be an issue 2. Casey's probably gonna yell at me when she watches this and says, "Brian, you could have asked me. I know that information." But Distillery, Devil's Cut #1. This thing is great looking. Listen to these names: Mirko Andolfo, Brian Azzarello, Elsa Cartier, Becky Cloonan, Francisco Francavilla, Jock, Joel Jones. Eduardo Riso, Ram V, Stephanie Phillips, Tula Lotte, Christian Ward, James Hyden, Scott Snyder. There's more names in this thing than I can even fathom. I didn't even read all the names that are on the back of this thing. Check it out. It's new today. Devil's Cut, issue 1. All right, that's it for me this week. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Comics Again. Be sure to tune in on Friday for Casey's Comics Forever video, in which maybe we'll have in stock the book she wants to talk about. Who knows? She doesn't plan ahead, much like I don't plan ahead. If you can't shop with us in store, please shop with us online at bravenewworldscomics.com. And that's it. Like, subscribe, follow, or don't. I'll see you back here next week. Go read some comics.